Well, hi there, Jimmy, and welcome to the channel DVE. And today, I just watched the horror classic Nosferatu. 1922's Nosferatu is, well, it's critically acclaimed, actually. I don't know why I said actually, because I haven't really even started a sentence yet, so... Yeah, Nosferatu is a movie from 1922, and it's a German expressionist film. Basically, after World War II, Germany, sucked in stuff. So everyone hated existence, so they did, German expressionism and stuff. Yeah, basically, it's kind of like a Tim Burton movie, so... And you might be thinking to yourself, oh, well, it's Nosferatu, it's from 1922. It must not be that scary. Well, Jimmy, don't underestimate me, Jimmy. You don't know. Now, if you go to IMDb's 100 scariest movies of all time, Nosferatu is 99. Now, I know that sounds low because it is pretty low, but again, scariest movies of all time, not just normal scary movies. Scariest movies of all time. And it's good. If this was made now, it'd probably be PG. Actually they did do a remake, and it is PG. There is nothing that extreme in this movie, and it's the 99th scariest movie of all time, according to some random guys on IMDb. Shut up. But still, it just goes to show this movie has held up. So, let's see if this movie is as good as everyone says, So, let's see. This is a review of Nosferatu. Oh yeah, by the way, for the version of the movie I watched, there will be a link in the description, and also probably an iCard. It's the best version of the movie I think there is on YouTube. By the way, the movie's free on YouTube, so... I should just tell you should watch it because it's free. Just waste an hour and a half of your time. It's fine, But yeah, it has some really creepy music, so I think it's good. The ending, the music there's a little out of place. So whatever. I'm still gonna be linking that in the description. So now, let's actually talk about the movie now. Alright, so basically, Nosferatu is about this guy. His name is Jimmy. He's on screen right now, actually. So, yeah, Jimmy's a real estate agent and stuff. So he goes to this guy named Count Orlok's house, and so he can sell him a house. Alright, I'm gonna tell you, it's scary. Yeah, well, it's not so fine when this is the guy you're selling your house to. So, yeah, Count Orlok, the vampire, it's not Dracula. Yeah, basically the movie, this isn't an official adaptation of Dracula. It's an adaptation of Dracula. I haven't even mentioned that yet. It's about a vampire. Count Orlok's a vampire. So yeah, Count Orlok's is a vampire, and he's pretty much Count Dracula, so... They couldn't get the rights to Count Dracula, so they're just just name him Count Orlok, that's alright. And then, Bram Stoker's wife was yeah, just get all the copies of this movie, round them all up, and just, set them on fire. That's a actual thing that happened. Anyways, Count Orlok displayed just brilliantly by Max Schreck, who, fun fact, only appears in 10 minutes of the movie. So... Google that to see if I'm lying to you. I might be. Yeah, I just heard the thing of him being in the movie for 10 minutes in YouTube videos. I didn't even fact check this. I'm not even reading a script right now. This is just me talking about a movie in the 20s. So yeah, anyways, he's played by Max Schreck, and he's really good in this movie. I keep going off, not script, because I don't have a script, off topic. Yeah. Anyways, he's really good in the movie. You know, he walks in this just super weird and creepy way. So it's just really spooky, you know? The movie wouldn't be half as good with if Max Shrek didn't play. Well, the vampire isn't named Nosferatu. His name is Count Orlok, like I said, you idiot. So, yeah. Yeah. He's good, basically. TLDR, it's good. The actor, Max Shrek, is good. Now let's all laugh that his name is Shrek, haha. Oh yeah, and also the guy who's a real estate agent, I'll just call him Jimmy or something. I think in the movie his name was like Hunter or Huter or something. I'm just gonna call him Jimmy. So Jimmy has a wife, and there's like a plague and stuff, whatever. Yeah, stuff happens. So basically the themes of the movie are, so have you ever noticed that Count Orlok, the vampire, that's not in my throat, the vampire, Count Orlok, he kind of looks like a rat, probably not, but he was made to look, like a rat, because at the time in Germany, which this movie takes place in, there was like a plague going on, and he was supposed to look like a dirty rat who's gonna spread the plague. Whenever I say like the plague, I just instantly think of I think British for some reason. Why do I think of British people? I don't know. So yeah, he's basically supposed to look like a rat, and he's spreading his plague, because vampires, when they suck your blood, and you get turned into a vampire sometimes. Not in this movie because yeah, not in this movie though. That's basically like all the themes in this movie. It's from the 1920s, what we were expecting. Alright, now there are a lot of good things about this movie. Again, Max Shrek is good. The dude who plays Jimmy is good. Again, and your Hunter, whatever, shut up, his name is Jimmy now. I like how at the end, how everyone just gets crazy. Did I mention that Max Shrek is good? Because he's good. Yeah, there's good pacing and stuff, I guess. There's some really good cinematography here. And the movie is actually kind of, it's chilling, actually. It's not just, it actually made me feel like a little bit like, it actually, when I was watching it, actually changed my breathing habits, like my breathing pattern. So, just goes to show that this movie was actually a little bit spooky. I'd recommend watching this on like a smart TV or something, or like a Fire Stick or a Roku or whatever, because it's better than watching it on like your phone, like a laptop or your PC or something. That's how I watched like the last half hour. So yeah, there are a lot of good things, but there are also bad things. Number one, this movie gets boring after the first half. I really liked the first half. Again, it's really spooky. You feel things. That's what I mean. You actually feel things. It's not like a Goosebumps episode like you might think. Since it came from the 20s, this movie is actually kind of chilling at the beginning. Especially the part where he's in Count Orlok's castle, because he goes to his castle. But everything after that gets boring, because, Count Orlok is doing some stuff, and basically it just takes all the focus away from our main character, Jimmy. And it's just like, oh look, Count Orlok is on a thing, and he's going to do bad guy vampire stuff, and look at his wife, she's doing things, and things are happening, and Jimmy just doesn't do anything. Again, I really like the part where he's in his, Count Orlok's castle, but at the end, it just, so, you get it gets boring actually. It's not really that spooky. You just kind of stop caring because your main character, who is actually kind of relatable. I like the actor. I was like, oh, he's good. I think the actor is good, but you just don't see him because he's pretty much the only character you actually care about because he's the only one who has focus put on him. So when you take focus away from him, you just have a spooky vampire guy. So, yeah. And again, Max Shrek is good, but he doesn't appear enough. Really, there are only two big scenes of him being really spooky. There's one in the middle of the movie and one at the end. Like, the exact end. I mean, I don't mean like, oh, it comes near, it's the exact end, There's that one, like, there are two or three ones, like, there's one part of him on a boat. I'm not gonna say why he's on a boat, but he's on a boat. You probably already know what I'm talking about, but really, like, he doesn't do anything, really, because he wants to move next to Jimmy's house, because he wants to kill his wife or whatever. I don't know. I get his motivation. Doesn't make any sense because he just kind of wants to kill his wife, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Again, like, he doesn't appear enough. And with the thing about the rat plague, it would have made more sense, because he's spreading his plague. Because he's like a vampire and he looks like a rat. It would actually, make sense if he was, like, invading people's homes. Not just, like, one dude's home, Someone really needs to remake this movie and add more to it. And also, maybe, like, dialogue. I don't really care about the dialogue, though. Yeah. Yeah, he just kinda... He's like, I'm gonna go to this place, I'm gonna do stuff. I'm not saying the movie is bad because the bad guy isn't in it enough. I know when I see a good movie, alright? You don't need your villain to be in the movie for, like, the whole time. I'm just saying, he doesn't do anything, really. He tries to kill Jimmy when he's in his castle. He goes onto a boat, he kills all the guys, and then he tries to kill Jimmy's wife. So, he tries. He doesn't really do anything, He's not much of a threat. You don't see him as a threat, because he didn't do anything, and he almost killed Jimmy, so, in, the part when he's in his castle. But, again, he doesn't really do anything. So, yeah, that's pretty much everything bad about the movie. I'm gonna get into the spoilers now, so if you don't wanna, see the spoiler warning, just click off the video right now, because there's really nothing at the end, really. I don't give ratings, basically, you should just watch the movie, There are a lot of flaws, but, it's still worth watching. It's a cinema classic, so, again, highly recommend watching it, alright? Still, I recommend it if you have an hour and a half to waste on a movie from 1920, I would recommend it. But if you have, like, a tight schedule, I probably would just say skip out on it, because, still, oh, I keep voice cracking. Still, it's a good movie, so, yeah, go away if you don't want to see any spoilers, because I'm going to spoil the entire end of the movie right now, so. Yeah, so, basically, Count Orlok comes into Jimmy's house, and he kills his wife. That's the end. He gets shined with some sunlight, and he gets set on fire, and he dies. Jimmy doesn't do anything, he just kind of dies. There's some problems with here. I probably would like the movie a lot more if the ending was better. I can see kind of a thing like they're natural enemies, the Count Orlok and the Jimmy. Like how in a lot of movie franchises, especially horror movies, they do this stuff all the time. You got your guy and got your bad villain guy. He's evil. He does evil things. But Jimmy doesn't do anything. He doesn't stop Count Orlok. He just kind of goes away to get help. And Count Orlok and his wife gets the deads. There's nothing really there. And you know, the rules of cinema weren't really established yet, so I kind of get it. It's like, oh yeah, the bad guy just kind of dies at the end, yeah, because the sun rose and he dies. And also, I don't really think they ever established that sunlight kills him. It's just like, oh yeah, the sun comes up and now he's dead at the end. So, yeah, the ending could have massively benefited the movie if they did something different. If they had Jimmy try and fight him, if they had like Jimmy and he's like, oh my god, my wife is dead, so he pulls down the curtains and you kind of like that. What I would do with the movie, I'd keep the entire first part of the movie. I'd do something different with like Count Orlok on the boat. He's there so he can travel to the house. So I would cut out all the parts that just don't matter and it'd just be about Jimmy. And when he gets out, he's trying to protect his wife, because someone's trying to kill her. And then, at the end, there's more like a threat, Have Count Orlok go in houses and he does evil bad guy vampire things. So, yeah, that's basically what I thought of the movie. A link in the description. I'm probably going to be too lazy to do that, so there's probably just going to be an iCard. Speak of the devil. So, yeah. Hope you liked the video, and, goodbye, my son, Jimmy.